Big news has arrived for the Gunners. Want all the details? Then follow me until the end of the video. But first, if you love Arsenal, show some love. Subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications. Here, we post daily news and behind-the-scenes footage from the Premier League's biggest club. Arsenal's late pursuit of Rodrigo raises eyebrows as Mikel Arteta crafts a new frontline against Liverpool. The Arsenal squad doesn't need Rodrigo, and after a summer of smart spending, they already pack plenty of firepower. It's easy to get swept up in the frenzy of the summer transfer window, the shiny new toy syndrome, as I like to call it. Arsenal fans might be so caught up chasing the next big signing that they forget just how strong their current squad already is. From the Gunners' perspective, this summer has been nothing short of transformative. 7 new signings, a record-breaking spend, and some key acquisitions, all pointing to a clear ambition, turning investment into silverware. But it's not just about the number of players brought in, it's about how those deals were made. The shrewdness of the fees, the speed with which some deals were sealed, Eberechi ease stands out here, and the ruthless efficiency of sporting director Andrea Berta's moves have been impressive. Yet, despite all this, some voices still cry out for more. The player at the center of this debate? Rodrigo from Real Madrid. The Brazilian winger is still seeing game time under Xabi Alonso but has recently shown visible frustration, caught throwing his jersey on the ground after being substituted in La Liga. Alonso has been vocal in his support, valuing Rodrigo as part of his plans. But with the World Cup looming, the pressure to play regularly grows, fueling speculation about a potential exit. The Arsenal left flank, in particular, has been under the microscope. Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard have yet to cement themselves as unquestionable starters. Noni Maduk's arrival adds competition, primarily as a backup to Bukayo Saka, whose current thigh injury only heightens the need for depth. Still, when it comes to adding Rodrigo, Arsenal already have plenty in the locker room. Beyond Maduk, there's Ease, versatile enough to operate as a number 10, left 8, or mainly as a left winger. And don't forget the excitement surrounding youngsters Max Dauman and Ethan Nwaneri. Many fans dream of an attacking trio featuring Ease, Saka, and Victor Gyökeres, and for good reason. Arsenal finally have a left-sided player who can match Saka's influence, and that dynamic will only grow stronger. Factor in the staggering €90 million, £77 million price tag that Rodrigo would likely command, even on loan, and a move to Arsenal becomes increasingly hard to justify. The club's priority now appears to be securing Piero Hincapié as a replacement should Jakub Kiwior depart. Once that's settled, the summer window will effectively close for the Gunners. If Rodrigo does move on elsewhere, Mikel Arteta won't look back with regret. Arsenal's current squad is well-equipped, balanced and hungry, ready to take on Liverpool and beyond without chasing another high-profile signing. As the summer transfer window edges closer to its deadline, Arsenal's front office appears confident that the core they've built can not only compete but thrive. The decision to hold off on pursuing Rodrigo, despite intense fan pressure and the lure of another flashy signing, reflects a growing maturity within the club's leadership. This is a squad carefully constructed for balance, depth, and long-term success rather than short-term splashy moves. Critics might argue that missing out on a player of Rodrigo's caliber could leave Arsenal vulnerable against rivals like Liverpool and Manchester City, especially given the rapid evolution of Premier League football. But there's a belief among the Gunners' hierarchy that Arteta's tactical vision, combined with a blend of youth and experience, can create a more cohesive and dynamic attack than one reliant solely on star power. Furthermore, the financial implications can't be ignored. A €90 million deal, even on loan terms, would significantly strain Arsenal's wage structure and transfer budget. It also risks disrupting the harmony and chemistry that has been painstakingly developed over recent months. Investing in upcoming talents like Maduk and nurturing homegrown prospects such as Dauman and Nwaneri provides a more sustainable pathway, one that promises dividends well beyond this season. Rodrigo's potential move elsewhere could shake up the transfer market in unexpected ways. Clubs like Chelsea, Manchester United, or even some European giants might step in, altering the balance of power domestically and abroad. Meanwhile, Arsenal's restraint sends a message that they aren't desperate to chase headlines but are committed to a strategic blueprint. For the fans, this might mean a period of adjustment, waiting to see how the current crop performs on the pitch without the immediate gratification of a marquee signing. But the reward could be a team that grows stronger together, capable of challenging for trophies through unity and smart football. In the coming weeks, all eyes will be on Arsenal's opening fixtures, especially the critical clashes against Liverpool and Manchester City, to see if Arteta's revamped frontline can deliver under pressure. If they do, the debate over Rodrigo's absence will quickly fade, replaced by renewed hope and belief in a club forging its own path. Arsenal's Champions League draw, potential opponents, pots, key dates, and the playoff battle ahead. As Arsenal eagerly awaits Thursday's Champions League draw, the anticipation is building for the club's next step on their European journey. After last season's heartbreaking semi-final loss to eventual champions Paris Saint-Germain, Mikel Arteta and his team are more determined than ever to go one step further in the 2025-26 campaign and finally claim the trophy that has long eluded the club. The wait won't be long. The draw is set for 5 p.m. on Thursday, August 28th. Arsenal, placed in Pot 2, will find out which two teams from each of the 4 pots they'll face in the group stage, setting the stage for 8 high-stakes matches, 4 at home and 4 away, as they fight to secure their spot in the knockout rounds. While the full group lineup is almost complete, a few spots are still up for grabs through the playoffs, which will conclude on Wednesday night. These playoffs will determine the final teams entering the group stage, setting the final matchups. So, who could Arsenal face? Which other teams share Pot 2? And when exactly will the matches unfold? Here's everything you need to know. Champions League playoff results, as of now. Champions path. Karabag, 3, versus Ferencváros, 1. Pafos versus Red Star Belgrade. Pafos leads 3-2 on aggregate. Sturm Graz versus Bodo/Glimt. Bodo/Glimt leads 6-2 on aggregate. Kairat versus Celtic. Kairat won 3-2 on penalties after 0-0 aggregate. Copenhagen, 1, versus Basel, 1. League path. Benfica, 0, versus Fenerbahce, 0. Club Brugge, 3, versus Rangers, 1. Confirmed teams and probable pots. Pot 1, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, PSG, Inter Milan, Chelsea, Borussia Dortmund, Barcelona. Pot 2, Arsenal, Bayer Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid, Atlanta, Villarreal, Juventus, Eintracht Frankfurt. Pot 2 and 3, Tottenham, PSV Eindhoven. Pot 3, Ajax, Napoli, Sporting CP, Olympiacos, Slavia Prague, Marseille, Bodo/Glimt. Pot 4, AS Monaco, Galatasaray, Union SG, Athletic Club, Newcastle United, Pafos, Kairat. Champions League 2025-26 key dates. Group stage match days. First round, September 16th to 18th. Second round, September 30th to October 1st. Third round, October 21st to 22nd. Fourth round, November 4th to 5th. Fifth round, November 25th to 26th. Sixth round, December 9th to 10th. Seventh round, January 20th to 21st. Eighth round, January 28th. Knockout phase playoffs. First leg, February 17th to 18th. Second leg, February 24th to 25th. Round of 16. First leg, March 10th to 11th. Second leg, March 17th to 18th. Quarterfinals. First leg, April 7th to 8th. Second leg, April 14th to 15th. Semi-finals. First leg, April 28th to 29th. Second leg, May 5th to 6th. Final. Saturday, May 30th, 2026. Puskás Arena, Budapest. Draw dates to remember. Group stage draw, August 28th. Knockout playoff draw, January 30th. Round of 16/quarters/semis/final draw, February 27th. The excitement surrounding Arsenal's Champions League campaign is palpable. With a squad full of promise and a manager hungry for glory, this season could be the one where they finally break their European hoodoo. As the draw approaches, fans can dream of thrilling battles on the continent and a deep run that could redefine the club's legacy.